Yo, what's up, guys? I know it's been a while. It's been like 2 weeks. I'm sorry, but I'm back now. So thank you guys for subscribing to the channel. I have been in Miami. I was actually at the University of Miami. I'm thinking about doing a graduate program there, either online or going there. I haven't decided yet, but I met a bunch of people. Um, at the University of Miami. Ironically, they saw the coin market cap up on my laptop. We were talking about cryptocurrencies, investing, and the kids there are really cool. They have a really good grasp on what's going on. It's a great campus, and if you're looking to go there, definitely suggest doing it. You guys know my take on college. Definitely wouldn't take out a loan to do it. Terrible investment for anybody. But if you can go free, or if you can get your company or employer to pay for it, definitely go. It is by far the best campus I have ever been to in my life. So I'll keep you guys updated on that. Most likely will be going to the University of Miami. Just have to figure things out. But this video, guys, is going to be a market recap. I'm going to give you an update on my dollar cost averaging into ICX. I don't know why this has moved over here. And QUANTSTAMP. Big news coming up with QUANTSTAMP. I have to tell you guys about this platform called Gold Money, goldmoney.com. As you guys know, I want to, and also this fundraiser, which I'm going to tell you guys about in a second. I really wanted to start dollar cost averaging into gold, maybe make my way into some more commodities plays, because the way things are going with the economy, with the Trump administration, with these tax cuts, it's not going to be good in my personal opinion, and I'll go in and explain that to you guys. So before I start off, I just want to say, I was down in Florida, during the whole shooting thing that happened. It was, really heartbreaking. Not to make it too political, but we've I'm just going to minimize my face here. We've been pretty successful in cryptocurrencies. We made pretty good money, made a lot of money. So if you guys can, this is one of the GoFundMe accounts of Alyssa Aladef. I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing her name right, but she unfortunately passed away in the shooting. So they created a scholarship fund for her in her name to go to the Parkland Soccer Club. So I'm going to make a donation. I'll probably leave the link in the description. I think it's a really good cause because, I played soccer throughout my entire life, played college soccer with semi-professional players, things like that. So I know how important playing a sport competitively is and how it can really develop you as a child and into, your college career. So, I'm going to take a portion of my cryptocurrency earnings, make a donation. I'll probably be making a donation maybe like once a month or so because it's a good cause. So just want to throw that out there. So if you guys can, definitely be generous in this time. I don't want to make it political, but definitely soccer is very important to me. And, I think this is a good way to honor some of the victims and be a positive, real influence on the community to have underprivileged kids that maybe can't afford to be in the soccer club or go to college. It'll make it more accessible to them. So I'll leave the link in the description. If you guys want to donate, definitely just drop a donation. So let's jump into this, guys. My dollar cost averaging with ICX. As you know, I'm not doing too well right now, but I want a little bit more data sets. I want at least 8 data sets until I can make an informed decision on whether or not if I should continue doing my dollar cost averaging or not. For those of you who aren't familiar, if you want this dollar cost averaging spreadsheet, essentially what I'm doing is I'm putting $100 into ICX and or QuantStamp every single Friday for the entire year. Now, when I get to about week 8, it'll give me enough data to where I can really make an informed decision on if I want to keep dollar cost averaging into this project. The reason why people do dollar cost averaging is to mitigate your risk, size into positions over time so you can get the best possible price, essentially dollar cost averaging in. So this is the update, guys, down about $32, down about 6.33%. But the good thing is as coin values are decreasing, every time you go to purchase $100 worth, you can purchase obviously more coins. So looking forward to this. That's my update. I'm going to be giving you guys an update every single Friday. Obviously, you can see here I purchased this on Sunday. Been doing a lot of stuff. I accepted a job offer. Doing like some consulting stuff in Lower Manhattan. So I'll be in Manhattan a lot. So that's an update on that, guys. Going over to QuantStamp. What was I going to show you guys? This could be a potential play for those of you who are looking for a swing trade in 24 days, 24 days until the Y Combinator demo day. Essentially, QUANTSTAMP will be demoing their product in California. This could probably lead to a lot of hype. Maybe try to do one of those plays where it's buy the rumor, sell the news. Obviously, there was some rebranding plays that we could have been in on, such as Lisk. If you guys are active in messaging me on Facebook Messenger, I said it could possibly be a good swing trade to buy that rumor of the rebranding and sell that news, because it's kind of like an earnings play. If Lisk doesn't put out good news in their rebranding, a lot of people are going to dump the coin, and that's kind of what happened, because a lot of people are upset that they didn't launch their SDK right now. They're essentially putting it back until I believe about April, which is disappointing. I mean, it has a $1 billion valuation and really no product to market yet. So let me minimize my face here, guys. I'm going to expand this, and let's get into the real reason why I want to talk to you guys today. What I'm doing is I want to essentially get into commodities plays, get out of the US dollar, and hedge my position against the debt as much as possible. Reason I'm saying this is because with the Trump tax cuts, everybody and all these Republicans think it's the best thing since sliced bread. But what they don't understand is tax cuts don't grow the economy if you are not also going to reduce government spending. Trump cut taxes immensely on the wealthy, but that's good and all for them to create jobs, put more money in the economy. But if you are also not going to reduce government spending, it's just counterintuitive and it's not going to do anything. It's just like saying, I'm going to quit my job, but I'm also going to start spending more. It just doesn't make any sense. And this all comes in the wake of the Federal Reserve giving out the news that they are going to increase interest rates. As you know, the economy is pretty much in a crazy bubble right now, in my personal opinion, guys. Reason being is we have so much cheap money pumped into the marketplace with these ridiculously low interest rates. So it allows businesses, easier access to take out loans because it's essentially cheap money, right? So here's a little excerpt I want to read for you guys. So to pull out of the 2007-2009 recession, the Fed slashed short-term interest rates near zero and bought $3.5 trillion in bonds to push down longer-term borrowing costs. The reason why this is key here, guys, is because as the economy is inflating, as this market is about to go into a turnaround, in my personal opinion, the way we got out of it last time was the Federal Reserve slashed interest rates, so it gave people incentives to borrow money and such like that. The problem is interest rates are already near zero as is. It says since late 2015, it gradually reversed course. Its key rate is now in the range of 1.25 to 1.5%, and the Fed expects to end the year with rates between 2 and 2.25%. I doubt they'll even get the rates back to 2.25%. So if we do go into an economic downturn, what are they going to do to get us out of that? They can't cut interest rates any more than they already are because they're already so low. You can't have these artificially low interest rates for so long, right? And it just doesn't make any sense. What are we going to do? Go back to negative interest rates? We've never done that in this country, but it's just ridiculous. Some other countries around the world have done that, and it's just not a good look at all. So if we can kind of piece the pieces here together, and this is kind of what I want to share with you guys, as interest rates go up, you have to understand that the United States is a crazy indebted nation. So if we go over here, you guys have to understand, look at this, with American credit cards. Everything that is in this US economy is based on a disgusting amount of debt. All-time high credit card debt, all-time high housing mortgage loans, auto loans, student loans are out the ass right now, guys. It's ridiculous. So as people can barely pay off the amount of debt they have now. So imagine what's going to happen when interest rates rise. They're going to be paying more on their debt. So Americans' outstanding credit card debt hit a record in November, highlighting a more confident U.S. consumer, but also flashing a warning signal of potential trouble down the road. So if you watch CNBC, MSNBC, Fox News, they'll pump to you that, people are spending more, that means the economy is better. But what they don't tell you is that people are putting everything on a credit card. People are borrowing money that they don't have. Spending doesn't grow the economy. saving grows the economy, and that's what a lot of people don't understand. The American savings rate is at an all-time low, debt's at an all-time high, and interest rates are supposedly going up. So if you have, in a kind of like an adjustable interest rate, and you're paying, say, whatever, just an example, like 1% now on your loan, and interest rates are going to go up, you're going to be paying more, and you can't even afford to pay that now, which is crazy. So if we look at the U.S. student debt, let's check this out, guys. Let's see. You've probably heard the statistics. Americans owe over 1.48 trillion in student loan debt, spreading out among about 44 million borrowers. That's about 620 billion more than the total U.S. credit card debt. This is why I am against taking out money to go to college. It is a scam, guys. I'm telling you. You want to have sovereignty over your own wealth. You do not want to be indebted. That's how the government has control over you. Like, I just don't find it ethical. Like, how can we have our young kids at 17, 18 years old, making $100,000 debt decisions that they can't default on these loans, and they don't have any income? If I walked into the Lamborghini dealership and I'm like, listen, guy, I want a $100,000 loan on this Lamborghini, they're going to tell me to get the fuck out of here. It's ridiculous. But why can I take out $100,000 to study liberal arts or to study English at college? It just blows my mind. That's why if you're going to go to college, never take out a loan to go to college. It's just not worth it. Go to a cheap, shitty school like I went to. I went to John Jay College of Criminal Justice. Didn't learn anything. Got the piece of paper, and that's the show. And I may go to the University of Miami because somebody is paying for me to go there. My company is going to reimburse me to do that. I would never use any of my own money. I mean, if you have the money to pay it outright, definitely do it. But please do not take out a loan to go to college. So why am I telling you guys this? This is just something that I've seen. This is the pieces together of a crippling economy. And if we go back to this article, I'm reading articles all day. So the all-time high of credit card debt doesn't pose the risk to the economy that existed in 2008 because incomes are higher. I think that's BS. But in this article, I'll kind of link it in the description. If you read it, some of these debt levels are getting near levels where we saw in 2008 when the whole economy went bust. So it's a good idea to start hedging either with cryptocurrencies, dollar cost averaging into some good altcoins, maybe even into Bitcoin. I know that I signed up for an account on goldmoney.com, which essentially allows you to purchase gold and spend it on a debit card just like you would anything. So I signed up. My thing here, guys, is still pending because they're pretty backed up. If you want to know more about Gold Money, just go to the website or just check out maybe Peter Schiff's podcast. They do have an affiliate link for Gold Money, but I'm not going to give it out until I've tried it out myself and have an actual opinion on it. I don't feel comfortable giving out my affiliate link to it without actually trying it out. I am in the process of getting a Gold Money account. I signed up about a week ago. It's still in the process of being verified. So essentially, you just link your credit card, or a debit card or whatever, and you could buy physical gold, and they hold it for you. I think they have Brinks do it, so it's really trustworthy, all that good stuff. And you can, if you want, you could essentially spend your gold as you would cash. And I think this is a really good way for millennials and younger people to get into gold investing, just as more of a store of value. Obviously, I wouldn't put a lot of my money. I'm going to do this to test it out. I'll probably dollar cost average maybe about 10 or 20 grand, nothing much, into gold and different commodities as a hedge against the dollar. Because what I'm seeing here, guys, if the Federal Reserve is going to raise rates, if the Federal Reserve keeps printing money into this economy, it is going to devalue our currency here in the United States to near nothing. And, we worked hard for our money, and it's all due to this, guys. The general theory, John Maynard Keynes, Keynesian economics. I read a bunch of books. I think even though I don't agree with everything John Maynard Keynes says, I do think it's important to, kind of learn from everybody, understand different economic principles and things of the like. So that's really going to conclude the video, guys. A lot of people have been asking me, do I know where the dollar cost averaging sheet is? How could I get it? Go to the bitcoin.pub. I'll move my face down here. Go to beginners and help. Click downloads, and you can have your IOTA dollar cost averaging template. You can download your Icon dollar cost averaging template, Cardano. I'm not dollar cost averaging anything else but ICX and QUANTSTAMP. I think those are my two picks. Obviously, Dragon Chain is also another one I picks. I may start dollar cost averaging that, but that's really about it, guys. So bet against that debt. U.S. consumer credit card debt, auto loans, everything is at an all-time high right now, and interest rates are going up supposedly. And if interest rates do not go up, what that's going to do, it's going to devalue our currency to where we're going to have a crisis situation such as Venezuela. And as if you looked what happened with Venezuela, everybody started adopting Bitcoin cryptocurrencies, and people made a lot of money in that space. So bet against the debt, guys. Subscribe to the channel if you are new. Sorry about being away. That's really all I have to say, and I will see you all in the next video. Make sure you check out goldmoney.com. Goldmoney.com. And if you guys have any questions, hit me up on Facebook Messenger. That is the best way to get in contact with me, as well as a Discord chat I am making. I will leave it in the description below. Peace out, guys.